Welcome back, everybody. A beautiful afternoon out there in Helena. We've cracked 60 degrees now. What a beautiful afternoon. It's going to be another beautiful day tomorrow. 56 in Great Falls, so just a little cooler out there. Across the state, well, we're in the 50s and 60s in most locations, a little bit colder in the higher elevations going into tonight. For Helena, we'll drop off into about the mid to lower 30s by your morning time low, just a degree above freezing there. So we have a lot of activity in parts of northeastern Montana, several severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued over the last couple hours. No active warnings right now, but lots of lightning into southern Canada. We have the area here that's prone to some wildfire danger due to some low relative humidity and very gusty wind within this line of storms here. So something we're going to have to keep an eye on going into tonight. We had lots of lightning here in parts near Plentywood, lightning up here into Canada as well, but not a lot of activity going on right now, thankfully. Lake wind advisory for Fort Peck Lake here going until tomorrow morning. This includes Glasgow for those very strong winds associated with those thunderstorms and that low that's wrapping around. Some very strong northwest wind, 25, 35 miles an hour sustained, up to 50 miles an hour in gusts. And here's that fire danger I was talking about. Low relative humidity values, less than 15%. Combine that with some very dry grasses we have out there and a little bit of lightning showing up in parts of northeastern Montana. That's some fuel to get some wildfires going. That lasts through about 9 p.m. tonight, so not too much longer for that red flag warning, but it is still active. It's still something we need to cover here. 32 miles an hour out of the northwest in Glasgow right now, 30 in Glendive, so very strong wind right where those thunderstorms were. If you noticed where those warnings were being issued, there wasn't a lot of rain. It was mainly for our thunderstorm forced wind of 60 mile an hour gusts. But out west, Great Falls, Helena, you're at about 15 to 17 mile an hour sustained wind. So still pretty strong wind out there, just not as strong as what we had yesterday. Thankfully, the wind will be dying down overnight. Maybe a couple strong gusts persisting near Lewistown there. But for the most part, we should be done with the heavy wind into tomorrow at least. Wind up to 15 miles an hour along the Rocky Mountain front. Nothing like what we saw over the last couple days, but on Wednesday, we'll get a little bit of regeneration of wind along the Rocky Mountain front, and then boom, coverage expands into Wednesday afternoon. Some very strong wind once again right up along the Rocky Mountain front and East Glacier. So, future track. This rain will move out of the region. Center of low is about right here over Minnesota tonight, and it'll continue to move out east. Montana, well, we are in the clear. We are in the middle of a nice little ridge. We'll warm up nicely Tuesday into Wednesday with just some cloud cover in western portions of the state Tuesday afternoon. Going into Wednesday morning, that cloud cover shifts towards the east. We'll be mostly clear to partly cloudy skies in Helena and Great Falls Wednesday morning, and then some heavier cloud cover moving in Wednesday night and into the overnight into Thursday morning. So tonight temperatures will fall to close to freezing along the high line there. Some very gusty wind persisting in northeastern Montana, and temperatures down in the 20s in some places in the southern portion of the state. So high pressure moves in tomorrow. We are in a ridge. We will start warming, very minimal cloud cover throughout most of the state. 60s and 50s showing up. It's going to be another wonderful day out there. Wednesday, it'll be nice for most of the day, at least in eastern Montana. Western Montana, a cold front is approaching you from the northwest, and that'll arrive on Thursday. Not a lot of rain associated with this front. Maybe into parts of southern Montana is where they'll see the rain, but at least us here in Helena and Great Falls should stay mostly dry. Wind regenerating along the Rocky Mountain front once again. So we will warm up into the 70s on Wednesday, then slowly drop back down into the 50s by the weekend with some rain-snow mix across most of the state.